Hello and welcome to Ace in the Roll. And today, our heroes have arrived at Doldrum, or at least are about to, and are currently standing on the boat after a close encounter with a mysterious jellyfish creature that tried to lure some of them into jumping over the side into its waiting tentacles. And now, we are nearly to Doldrum. You guys can actually see these big wooden walls of this floating, buoyant city ahead of you. The walls are extremely tall. You actually can't see anything on the inside. And they're completely made of wood. And you guys are probably a good, like you're just seeing this for the first time. So you are a good distance away still.
Whoa!
Captain Cooley is standing up at the wheel, just kind of looking with a spyglass toward it. He's not really steering since it's straight ahead of you guys.
So we're currently not afraid that we're gonna run into it?
No, you're still like a mile away.
Got it.
Where's my boy Kane at?
Kane is lounging on the deck, getting some sun. Also, the temperature seems to have warmed up a substantial amount once you've gotten into this area around Doldrum. And there's also a lot of like fog kind of around the outer edge of this entire area. It almost feels like it's been secluded from a lot of the rest of the world. And it is not like that frigid environment that you've been this entire time. So Kibitzer, for once, Sheeta isn't freezing cold. Being shirtless and all.
Yeah.
Okay, is there anything you guys want to do before we really get into it?
Kane. I want to talk to Kane.
Kane's just kind of lounging up on the deck, so... Hey, how's it going?
Kane, I had a question for you.
Yeah?
Where are you from? Like, I know nothing about you. You're kind of with us. Tell me about yourself. Kane.
I'm from way down south. I came from a rich family of a Grung tribe, prolific slavers, and I didn't really appreciate that I didn't agree with the acts that they committed, and I got kicked out for it. And I've been a monster hunter ever since to make some money and survive.
Why is the king after you? What did you do?
The king's not after me, but there's a lot of bounties out on my head from those same Grung, and it looks like the king finally picked one up, even though I didn't even know that they had gotten messages up this far north.
I see.
I already know a lot about you. I do my research.
What research? How do you got research on us?
There's ways to find things out.
Yeah.
How do you think I hunt
Not
monsters?
scary at all.
I'm an extremely well-read frog.
That's not creepy at all. Carry on with your sunbathing.
Alright, is there anything else you guys want to do before we arrive?
I'm just gonna stare wistfully into the horizon.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, as you guys get closer, you see someone walk out onto the deck that you did definitely not expect to see here. Wearing armor that looks like the guards that have been with you. But now without a helmet, you can actually see Valamir's assistant, Saphira, is here.
Wow.
And she has like a little vial that looks like it's full of quicksilver. And she walks on deck and says, "Hey, you four. Valamir needs to talk to you."
Is he
We're pretty
here?
far out, so
He's not here himself, but we have ways to communicate.
Okay then.
And she's trying to lead you down to like the map table area in the back of the ship. If you want to follow her.
like to follow
I
her,
will.
but I'm very. Yes.
As you guys kind of go down to the map table, she clears it off and pours out this quicksilver all over the table. and it seems to spread out and expand until this reflective, like, surface covers nearly the entire table. And you can see, like, it's beautifully clear and reflective, but it starts to get blurry, and the colors seem like slightly off, until it fades into the familiar face of Valamir. Essentially, think of this like a FaceTime call.
Okay.
Ah, good to see you three have arrived, or four actually. I forgot the stupid frog was with you. Kane is not there, by the way. He's still up on the deck.
Okay.
I needed to give you a few last bits of advice before you entered the city. And, of course, to make the pardon for nearly killing Commander Artos legal, I do have to have you sign a form. Which, luckily, Saphira has. Which, Saphira pulls out some papers and gives one to each of you guys. If you could just place your hand on the paper, and it'll essentially just...
What is the exact
imprint.
text of this contract?
I do not have the exact text, but if you want to make an intelligence check, I can tell you the gist of it.
Just an intelligence check?
Yeah, just plain intelligence.
14?
14? Okay, I'll give you all of the bullet points that I have written down.
Oh,
Okay.
also, real quick, I'm on 8 HP. Have I taken a long rest to recover?
Oh yeah, you
everything?
guys all taken a long rest. You guys can take a long rest while I'm reading this.
Got
So basically the contract pretty much
I
says...
get to heal my 1 HP.
Yeah. So the contract says, upon completion of the contract, you are pardoned of any prior crimes you have committed against the king. Though any future wrongdoing will not be protected, obviously. So anything after the contract expires. Completion of the contract requires the destruction of the device at the center of Doldrum, which he has already told you about. Now, the one bullet point he didn't tell you about beforehand was that Mayor Hex must be kept alive. You do not have to apprehend him, but he must not die.
Okay.
And that is...
Is there any fine print? Do I need to do another check for like fine print? that could
I've
be,
told you
like,
pretty much
concerning?
everything that you need to know. There's not like any fine print. You got all the
Very-
information you can physically get out of it.
Very skeptical of this man.
Me too.
It's pretty much just a
Owen
more
does not-
official agreement. It's pretty much the same thing you talked to him about last
Owen
time.
does not trust him, and so I do not trust him.
Aye. So she
And-
gives one of these papers to each of you guys.
And if we don't,
Well, then I can't pardon you. And I'd rather, do that.
considering we're in the far north and there's really nothing around here, what difference does it make if we're pardoned or not?
Well, if you're not
Can I
pardoned,
pull-
Commander Artos is free to try and hunt you guys down. And I don't
I,
really
pull-
have the power to stop him.
Can I
Got
pull
it.
Kibitzer aside
Yeah.
for a second? Am I out of Valamir's earshot?
Yeah, you guys can go have Valmir's earshot, though he does look a little bit, confused why you guys are walking away.
Sheeta, if we do this, it will be easier for us to do more crimes in the future if we so choose.
Sold!
There we go.
Right. So essentially, you can see there's a almost slightly discolored area of the paper that's essentially like a handprint directly across the paper. Like there's text across it and everything, but it almost looks like there's a watermark of a handprint on it. So
Okay.
when you want to essentially agree to it, you can put your hand on that handprint and it will.
I will.
Well,
It doesn't do anything magical except essentially just sign it for you.
I will.
Unless you want to make an
I have an
check.
issue.
Okay, cool.
I kind of have an issue with this.
Yes,
I don't have fingerprints.
you can do it anyway. It's not anything fingerprint
Oh.
related. It's just a magical agreement. Though
Oh.
there's not really, it's not anything like a pact or anything.
I
I think you guys might be overthinking the magic part of this. I just didn't have a way for you guys to get pens.
Okay.
I mean, I know on Ordo's coming to kill me, so I guess I'll agree.
Okay. See, Skelly puts his hand on the paper. It just
I do
glows
too.
purple for a second, then the paper just floats up in the air, rolls up, and then disappears. And you actually see it appear in Valamir's hand on the other side of the Quicksilver.
Now that's snazzy.
Yeah, you like it? It's actually something my employees develop themselves. You know, we have a lot of contracts at casinos because people have to pay us back.
Okay. Not too shabby.
Did you say Sheeta
Perfect.
did it too, or?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you see the same thing happen. And Blubble, do you also agree?
Yes, but I'm still just like genuinely skeptical
Okay.
of
Well, I think the last things you should probably know is I would like Mayor Hex to be kept alive. And as many people as possible, preferably kept alive. But specifically Mayor Hex must survive. And
he
is
just
there
needs to
anything?
be kept alive, right? Or he doesn't need to be captured?
He does not need to be captured. Just as long as he's alive at the end. And
Interesting request, but
preferably
alright.
intact. He looks. You can see, even through the Quicksilver, he makes direct eye contact with Sheeta.
I look at Sheeta knowing you should probably make direct eye contact with me too.
Well, is there anything left you want to know before you go into the city? I think I've told you everything that you might need, but if there's anything I missed.
What's the goal here? If we're here to stop him, why do we need him alive and uncaptured? What are we supposed to do?
We are going to apprehend him afterward, but I wouldn't want to put you three in an unnecessary danger.
I just start laughing.
Yeah. He looks a little annoyed, but not too much. Well, I guess you three should probably be off. Saphira has told me that you guys are about a mile away from the city. Unfortunately, you're going to have to take a rowboat, but my guards will be willing to row you over there. I personally will be here to pick you guys up in my airship at the end. So, you say your goodbyes to the crew of this ship, since they won't be the ones picking you up.
Okay.
Well, I hope to see you once the machine has been destroyed. And it has been
Alright.
an honor working with you. Farewell. And you see the Quicksilver start to change and distort back to just a reflection. And Saphira comes over and puts the vial next to the table, and all the Quicksilver just on its own just flows into it.
That's cool.
Captain Cooley walks down and ushers you guys up to a rowboat if you guys want to go.
Let's go.
And of course, Kane gets on the rowboat with you guys. And so, arriving
Please do not.
at the
I-
actual
oh.
city,
Mhm.
you see this massive wooden wall. It looks to be assembled some of more new, nice wood, while some of it's older, like driftwood, or even like some of it looks like old boat parts. It looks like it's just assembled from whatever. Just anything wooden, really. And it looks pretty steep, and there's not like an entrance. Captain Cooley stands up on the rowboat and looks at you guys. Well, this is as far as I can go and take you guys. So, getting in, it might be up to you guys. You could probably climb it. I mean, it's not the most even surface, but I think you guys could probably handle it.
I can handle it.
Hey, what do you guys want to do from here?
Just climb it.
in the rowboat and into the city.
So, essentially, to climb this up this wall, I'm gonna need you guys all to make dexterity checks, just plain dexterity checks. If you guys can roll those, we'll see how well and how sneakily you can actually climb up this.
Okay.
Um,
20.
I got an 18.
12.
Nice.
Got a 12.
That's actually enough. Sorry, Skelly, what'd you get?
13.
Okay, yeah, that's enough for all you guys.
Yes.
Blubble, you feel like something creaking under your foot, and as you like get your foot off of it, you see it break and fall down to the water. But it doesn't look like it was like anything structural. It was just like an outer plank, and it didn't make like a
It's just
hole or
Blubble
anything.
being bad at climbing.
Yeah. You can also see Captain Cooley waving goodbye as his crew rows the rowboat away. And as you guys crest this wall, you can see over the city. It is like a full town. You can see lots of people going through the streets. It definitely looks overpopulated for its size. Almost as if you had as many people as like would be on a large boat scaled up to this size. Like, it doesn't look like there's a lot of room per person, but there's a lot of people here. There's actually entire farms. Like, you can actually see that there are growing plants and trees, and it's quite the expansive city, honestly. And there's like open areas in the ground where you can see through to the water, and people are fishing. It's actually quite a pretty city in general.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, okay. You guys can descend the wall if you wish to. You won't have to roll extra dex checks because you already did with some.
Yeah, let's just go down the wall.
Yeah, you guys can head down. Now you do probably look a little weird to these people because you're not exactly from around here.
Yeah.
You don't see any guards immediately. You mainly just see people walking around. You get a couple weird looks, but it almost looks like people are like kind of looking at you, but not like fully realizing you're not from around here.
Okay.
And the main races you kind of see are definitely elves and humans. There's like a couple Goliaths, a couple gnomes. Just kind of generally mostly elves and humans though.
Okay.
No skeletons, though. There's only one of those, and it's with you guys.
Man.
I never seen this many humans before.
Yeah, there's a lot. Like, the streets are packed. Hey, what do you guys want to do now that you're here? You can pretty much go wherever you want to any establishments.
Take a little
I
quick
think we should
look
try and
around,
like
see if I
scout
see
out the
anything.
center of town to see how we can destroy the device.
So the center of town looks to be a massive wooden castle. Each corner of the lower area seems to be made out of the hulls of ships. They look like they actually might have been old airships, but are no longer in use, and are just kind of built into the sides. And there are guards all around, and you can see some of these guards. Now, they are not equipped with metal armor like you would probably expect from guards, since these people have no way to get metal. So instead they look about like this, which I'll throw up on screen
Okay.
and send to you guys. They're mostly elven or human, of course, since that's what most of the people are here. They just have like wooden armor, essentially. Definitely not as heavy gear as some of the other people you've seen.
Okay.
But this castle is pretty big. I think it's like 4 or 5 stories tall.
Sheesh.
So, yeah, you guys can do whatever.
Yeah. So where is the? Let's try and find this device.
So, as Valimir would have told you, it would be directly dead center of the city.
Okay, so we go dead center of the city.
Okay, do you want to just like walk up to the castle then?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Gina, do you think we're moving a little too fast? Do you think we should like look around first? I think it's the smartest idea just to walk up.
I feel kind of bad buying. I feel kind of bad, like if we're gonna go visit shops with the mind-controlled people. I feel bad about that.
At the same time, we're just walking straight to the center. That doesn't seem like the smartest idea.
Well, has anything we've done been
Getting
smart?
down to business.
I think a couple things you've done has been smart.
I'm gonna put on my mask because
Oh yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna pull up my. I'm gonna pull up my mask too.
I don't
just-
know, Shita. I think you'll be fine without your mask. You kind of just blend in.
You
Still-
see as you guys are kind of walking through the streets, there's almost like it's very grid like, all of like the roads and stuff. And as you kind of walk down, making your way through toward the central castle, you can see there's like some market stalls and people like talking and enjoying their day. There's people like fishing through those little like areas they're built to just have holes, and sitting around chairs enjoying the sun. It just looks like a little bit vacation-y a lot of places. And
Okay.
there's a building kind of close to the center of town that has very colorful, beautiful design, and you can see there's like a sign that says the Drunken Wrasse. Let's see, I think I have notes on this area. You can see there's a guy standing
You
outside.
have detailed notes on the Drunken Wrasse.
Yeah. The inn looks to be made from a large upside-down ship, with the mast and crow's nest sticking out of a hole that would be in the bottom of the hull, but is actually the top since it's upside down. A flag with a colorful blue, green, and yellow and pink fish on it. A sign hangs above the door with a matching fish carved into it with the name The Drunken Wrasse. And there's a guy outside who is looking like directly at you. As you guys kind of start getting closer to this area. Do you guys want to just like keep going, or what do you guys want to do?
Let's go check this dude out.
Yes.
You walk up to this guy. He's a short, elvish man wearing an apron and a simple brown tunic. I do not have a design for him. Both the tunic and the apron are stained and worn. One of his hands has a bandage wrapped around it, and the other one looks pretty calloused. His tan pants are made of a thick, rough fabric, and the knees of those pants look as if they are very close to tearing from just being worn down over the years. He looks really confused when he looks at you guys. Hey, what are you guys doing? I haven't seen new people around in a long time.
Touring the town.
Where'd you come? Just drifting off on a raft?
More or less.
Well, I'm glad you found this place. There's not many places left in the world anymore after the floods.
Yeah.
Well, if you want a drink, you can come inside. It's a nice place to stay.
We're just passing through, but thank you very much for the offer.
You see like a big a Goliath man, which essentially a Goliath. They're just big. They're kind of like half giants. And as that guy walks out, you can see that this guy, he is he has very defined large muscles. His skin is gray, as all Goliaths are. He's about like 6'8", so he's actually kind of short for a Goliath.
Okay.
Short.
He has very
Thank
defined
you.
muscles, a chiseled jawline. You can see his pecs and abs through the white cotton shirt since it's just so tight. He has very short black beard and black hair that is like slicked back. He looks like Giga Chad.
Okay. Just straight up Giga Chad.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not even joking, that's literally what I designed this character off of. He's just Giga Chad. But he walks up and says, Hey, how you guys doing? You hanging out with Mr. Rass? Mr.
More or less.
Mr. Rass seems a little bit like
Harassed.
yeah. Hector, they just drifted in. Yeah, I think we should offer them something to drink or something, but and then Hector just kind of looks over at you guys and holds out his hand to like shake you guys' hands.
Okay, so I shake
Nice
his
to meet
hand
you.
and I get thrown up.
I'm gonna pull my hand further away from him.
Mr. S is, oh, they're shy ones.
It's not like I don't want you to break my hand. I'm very fragile.
Hector, you should probably show them around the city. They're new here. And Hector just kind of nods and says, so, where are you guys headed?
Just passing through. I'm not quite sure where exactly we want to go.
Well, hey, if there's anything you want to see around the city, I can help you out. Also, I haven't seen
Okay.
it growing in a while. What's up, little guy? He holds out his hand and like fist bumps Kane. and Hector's just gonna try and follow you guys and help you guys out, oblivious to why you guys are actually here. So what now?
I'm gonna look at Sheet on Bubble. I don't know about you guys. I kind of want food.
Alright, fine. We can get some food.
Go look around, yeah.
Well, there's food inside inside the tavern if you want some. Honestly, it's on me if you want some.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, he leads you inside. You can see Mr. Rass is now standing at the bar talking to some people. Yeah, and Hector walks in and says, "Hey, it's on me if these guys want anything." And Mr. Rass says, "Oh, it's fine. We got plenty to go around. They're new here anyway." So you guys just want to get some food. They pretty much just have fish and like some produce, not like a lot of produce.
Okay, I'll take the produce.
Hey, yeah, they give you some. Anyone else gonna grab
Ellie,
something?
what kind of produce is it?
There's not apples, unfortunately.
I hate this place already.
Well, it must be better than floating on a raft.
Yeah, I can agree.
Not
with you there.
really. No place without apples is no place to me.
I think someone might have some. I just personally don't keep them in stock. They don't pair very well with the fish.
I want a fish, please. I'm very hungry.
Hey. He gives you an entire, just like, fish.
Yo.
Just a full parrotfish. Kane is going to just ask them for bait and then eat the bait. Because it's bugs.
Little man hungry.
Yeah, he gets an entire, like, a box of bait. Yeah, so Skelly, you have now just like, an entire foot-long parrotfish.
Do you guys want to sit down somewhere?
Sure.
We can just like sit at the bar. I'm
Yeah.
assuming that there's a bar in the inn.
Yeah, there is. There's no seats for you guys, and Hector sits down with you guys too.
Do we want to sit at the bar? I feel like we should like talk more away from people.
I mean, you can talk to the people.
I don't want to talk to the people.
You guys are just shy. Wow. Just shy.
Well, I'm
little
just
guys.
gonna. I'm gonna sit next to Kane. I'm
Okay.
gonna sit next to the little man.
You could just see Kane is like, he has like a glazed over expression and is holding this like small box of bait up, and his tongue is just going in and out, grabbing bugs from inside the box. Like, he's fully, like, entranced by what he's eating.
He's in frog mode right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that as a yes. That is very good.
So, you guys are gonna go see the castle, probably.
Yeah, that'd be.
Yes, we're very interested in seeing the castle. Looks beautiful.
Yeah. I actually had a hand in designing it.
Wow.
Though, Mayor didn't really like how colorful I wanted to make it, so I only got a hand in the architecture. Apparently trying to put fish scales all over the side would be bad for the birds or something, I don't know.
I doubt that they'd appreciate it, but.
They kept trying to steal them.
So you know the mayor pretty well then, don't you?
Okay.
Can you tell us about the mayor?
I mean, he's a pretty nice guy. He keeps us all safe from any attackers. Though we don't really have those anymore, ever since the floods.
Floods.
Yeah. No doubt you know about them. I mean, I think if after floating on a raft for who knows how long, you must have seen
them.
something.
And nudge them aggressively and like, yeah, we know about the floods, the floods that happened. Yes,
Yeah.
we know.
My city was swallowed up and I wasn't even there to help.
What city are you from?
Glimmerfjord. It's probably 1,000 feet underwater now. He looks like pretty sad about this. And Hector like pipes up and says, "Well, most of your family made it here though. So, hey, that's at least good."
Yeah.
Where are you guys from before the floods?
I want to whisper to Blubble real quick. This
Yes.
fish tastes like ass.
You're eating an entire raw fish, by the way.
I know. It
Like,
tastes
that's-
ass.
Can you taste?
I guess I can eat, can't I?
Kind
I feel like if I can eat, I can taste.
Okay. He's got magic taste buds. No tongue, but taste buds somehow. Is there anything you guys want to say to these guys?
Not really.
They did ask us a question, right?
Yeah, he asked you guys where you were from. Before the floods, of course. Because they're assuming you've just been floating on a raft since.
Yes, I'm from a little village called Circlestone. I lost my father in the floods.
Oh, I'm
have not
I'm
seen
so
him since.
sorry. So we all from Circlestone, or
No,
Kane just
I
is
met-
fully tuned out though.
Met them on the journey.
Oh. Well, you're lucky to have someone with you. Some people have showed up here and they're the only one. They're just alone.
What's the ominous music? Is that intentional?
No, there's just a thing going on in the background outside. That's just
Okay,
on me.
you're playing
Sorry.
Ominous
I'm
music.
gonna go
It's okay.
step outside the tavern.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go outside.
Hey. Yeah, you can go outside.
He just dips.
I'm just gonna dip with my fish, of course.
I will make it taste better.
Hopefully.
Hey, what do you want to do out there?
Just sit. I don't want to be part of that conversation. That's the whole reason
Okay.
I came out. So look around, I guess. Look at shops, if there is any.
Hey. Yeah, you can kind of wander around. Hector wants to talk to Blubble and Sheeta though.
Okay.
So, You guys want to come over here and chat for a second?
Sure.
He kind of invites you guys over to like a table in like the corner of the room.
Okay.
I know where Circlestone is. That's pretty far away. I'm shocked you would have been able to drift this far north like that.
Well, I think that there was a current, and frankly, I'm shocked that you know where it is. It's such a small village.
Yeah. You know, I can tell when someone's lying. Why are you really here? Honestly. I got nothing against you. I have no reason to hurt you guys or anything. Just curious, honestly.
Can I do a check to see if he's like actually being serious, that he's just curious, or that he's gonna betray us?
Roll an insight check.
13?
What?
13?
What did you say? I just keep hearing teen.
Yeah.
1, 3.
Okay. That's enough that you probably get the vibe that he's being honest with you. And he just from every interaction you've had so far, he just generally seems like a pretty nice guy overall. Like he doesn't really seem aggressive.
This is was it Mr. Rass?
This guy you're talking to is Hector.
This is Hector, okay.
Yeah.
Well, the truth is that I am from Circlestone. That it still stands.
He just like looks like kind of with a bewildered expression.
There,
what do you mean?
The village still exists. It was never flooded.
How? Was it underground? Did they seal up the tunnels or how?
Well, I don't know if you're in the right mind to believe this, but the truth is there was no flood.
But
Being lied to, and we were sent here to unravel the lies. We were sent here from Glimmerfjord.
what? Can you make a persuasion check real quick? Also, you do have a +2 to persuasion now because of the ring that Valerie gave you.
16.
16? He just like looks like just extremely like confused, but almost looks like things are like making sense to him. As if like he's realizing. But if there wasn't flood, you're saying that there wasn't any floods? What? Where?
You're being lied to.
But
Mayor is trying to keep you here, and we're trying to figure out how to set you free. He has some sort of device in the center of the town that allows him to convince you of these things.
what?
We're here to destroy it, and once it's destroyed, you will be free to stay here, or you can return to Glimmerfjord.
You've piqued my interest, but where? I'll help you guys if you need anything. But
No,
I'm not sure if I fully believe your story.
to be frank, I wasn't expecting you to, but we just need to know how we can infiltrate the castle and destroy this device. Maybe then you'll
Well,
believe it's better.
I don't honestly see much harm in you getting in there, and unless this is true. So you're gonna have to get past the guards, but you could probably find a way to distract them. I mean, they're not that competent. I mean, they don't ever really guard against anything. I mean, they're pretty chill.
Brilliant. So sneak in should be easy.
Yeah,
Probably
probably.
I'll need to make some sort of a distraction, but
Yeah. I mean, hey, if you need a distraction, I could make one.
Will
I
you?
think that would work. Let's go. Where did Skelly end up? We
He
need
just went
to
outside.
make sure that he knows what's going on.
I want. Can I really talk to somebody to local? Isn't there a fisherman here? Can I like talk to local fishermen?
Yeah, you can talk to the local
Why
fisherman.
wait.
Wants better tasting fish.
Yeah, if you want to walk out to a fisherman. Well, I mean, okay. Here's the funny thing about the tavern you were just in. They give you raw fish, and then you're supposed to cook it. So, no wonder it tastes bad.
Fish and I just started
Yeah.
chomping down.
You can see some fishermen like gathered around like a open hole in the ground. fishing.
Archer, you know what I'm looking for.
You're looking for an
You know
apple?
What I'm doing. No, no.
Oh.
We talked about this.
You can,
Yeah.
yeah, you can see
Yeah.
some people fishing. There's like some various like ropes hanging down into the water.
Hello,
that general kind of
folks.
stuff. They like look over at you like really confused at why you're wearing like this mysterious mask.
How's
But-
your guys' day?
Good. Why? What? Where did you get that? So also, by the way, that
What?
mask is made out of metal and crystal.
I found it while I was floating on a
Wow.
raft. You
That's
like it?
crazy. Yeah. It's fancy. Is that coral on it or what?
No, this is this is crystal.
Jeez, I haven't seen coral. I mean, I haven't seen crystal.
You want to take a look at it?
Yeah, sure.
I'm just gonna like take the mask off and hand it to him.
He jumps back. What? Why? He just looks more like confused. He's not actually
Don't
that
question it.
afraid.
Don't question it.
Oh, you probably came from Arapema. You know, the lich guy. I think he got buried in the flood or something.
See, if I had facial features, I would get a very pissed off look. I'm just gonna stare. I can't
Oh
really do
yeah, I thought most of the skeletons sank. Hey, you want a
much.
fish?
Yeah. Sure. I
He
never
digs through a
never fished
bucket,
before.
and he's got like a bunch of various colored fish. He's got like a bunch of sergeant majors, some butterfly fish. He's got a trumpet fish. He's like,
Well, there's
You want some of these?
interesting selections you have there.
Yeah.
he'll offer you a fish if you want to just like take one of them.
Yeah, sure. I never fished before. If you can help me out, that would be nice.
These ones are pretty good. He gives you a trumpet fish. They're funny.
Thank you.
He has like you can tell that this guy is related to the guy standing next to him. You can see like it's probably like a younger and older brother combo kind of thing. You were talking to the younger of the two, and you can see that the older one is like pulling on a rope, pulling something up from the ocean.
What you got there?
Oh, we're just crab fishing.
Crab fishing?
Yeah, you want to see? And as he says
I
that,
do.
you see like a cage gets pulled up from the water, and he's got like some crabs in it. Some various varieties.
Those are some pretty cool creatures. I haven't really seen a crab
Yeah.
before.
You can see there's
Okay.
like a couple. He's got like a king crab, a couple snow crab. He's got like this like one that's like bright red and orange. He's got like a darker blue. He's got a variety of crabs he's pulled up.
Can I pick one up? Can I touch the
Yeah, you
crab?
could probably grab one.
I'm gonna grab the red and orange one.
Oh, you like crab?
I never seen a crab before. They're
Oh.
really cool looking.
Well, you can have that one for all I care. We got plenty.
Oh.
And he kind of points, and there's a bunch of other ropes that they're working on pulling up.
When you mean like give it to me, do you mean like eat them? I don't know if I want to eat them.
You can do whatever you want with it. It's yours. You can have it.
Do you want to be my friend as I just look at the crab?
Since crabs don't have facial expressions, I'm gonna need you to make an insane animal handling check to know what this crab is thinking.
Alright, hold on.
Gonna read the crab's mind.
I rolled a 13.
It looks like a crab. With no knowledge of what a crab is beforehand. It looks about, it looks scared because it doesn't have eyelids. So it looks like it just has a wide-eyed stare.
Put you on my shoulder. You're gonna be my friend now.
You get a chuckle out of the two brothers who are fishing. Have fun
I'll
with
get
your
a name
crab.
for you later. I will have fun with my crab. I have to think of a name for him later. Anyways, this fishing thing. Teach me what I do.
Okay, they're gonna try and teach you how to fish, but in the meantime, we're gonna go back to the other people.
Okay.
What do you guys want to do?
We
wanna
wanted to
go
go
to the-
out. We wanted to go out and find Mega, and we'll find Skelly. Sorry.
Yeah, you can
Find Skelly
see
and try.
he's just standing there. You can definitely tell he's a skeleton from far away because he does not have a mask on, and there's just a crab sitting on his shoulder, and he's trying to fish. So
Well,
he's
Skelly
not too
got
far
up to
away.
something. Yeah, let's go. Gonna go over to him and like gently try and nudge him back and like say Skelly, we might have found an ally.
What do you want to do, Skelly? They're back.
Did you see it? I'm kind of busy right now. I'm trying to catch a fish.
Have a mission, Skelly.
But look, I have a crab now. Look how cute he is.
Yes, you have a crab and you also have a mission.
But look, he has a big claw. I think I'm gonna name him Pinchy.
Okay.
The Hector just like kind of nods and smiles, like yeah. He likes that name.
Can I catch a fish first? Before we do
Um,
anything? We've been on a boat for a while. I think.
I'm
relax
assuming
for a
you've
bit.
probably been out here for a while trying to catch a fish and you've not gotten any luck.
Yeah. Been out here for a bit.
Okay, if he sits here and catches a fish, but I'm gonna glare at him the whole time.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess make a survival check, Skelly, as the other three just or the other four now just wait for you.
16.
Okay, you catch a fish.
Yay!
Yeah, you pull up a blue chromis.
I'm gonna jump up and down like a toddler while looking at Blubble Vegeta. Look, I got one! Look!
Good job, you got one.
Hey, nice dude, says Hector, and he holds his fist out to like fist bump you.
Let's go. Is this a good fish? I don't know.
Blue chromises are like, I think 6 inches long tops. But then again, for reef fish, that's okay.
I
So,
got a fish.
It's a kind of a
He
moderate
looks-
fish.
I'm gonna look at the fisherman. So do you guys want this fish?
Yeah, sure. Put it in the box. Nice, by the way.
Thank
He was
you, thank
offering.
you.
I was about to grab it and slap him with it.
I want to look at Sheeta trying to grab it. Touch the fish, I will kill you.
Bro, he will sink if he pushes you over the side right now.
Can I keep this fishing rod? I think I want to do this fishing thing again sometime.
Yeah, we can make a new one.
Okay, thank you so much. What is your name, by the way?
Crap. I didn't expect you to ask their name. What the heck are these guys' names?
I'm gonna lean back in my chair real quick.
My name's Conrad. His name's Hamlin.
Okay.
Nice one, Archer.
I have a folder full of names, and I did not have it out at the moment when you asked me that.
Well, it was nice meeting you.
Yeah, nice meeting you too.
I'm gonna look at the group. Alright, come on, losers, let's go.
Hey,
You're
so
calling us losers.
what's your
and you
guys'
tell us
plan
up.
for getting into
look
this
at
castle?
Kane. I'm calling you losers. Kane literally has so many bug juices on his face right now.
You see, as you say that, he like licks it off. His tongue like goes fully around his face and just like full circle.
I'm sorry, Kane. I didn't mean it.
It's okay.
Are they good?
Yeah.
So, Hector, that's your name, right?
Yeah. Name's Hector
Alright,
Kalimov.
Let's head to the castle, I guess. I guess you're coming with us.
So your friends here want me to make a distraction for you guys to get in, so I could do that.
Distraction. I feel like we should clarify what the distraction he's planning on making is.
Do you want to
It'd be
ask
funny if
him
he just does
or
it.
Yeah,
I
like
think it'd be funnier if he just does it.
I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out when I get there.
Okay.
Okay.
there we
Let's
go.
go.
Hey. So he like brings you guys over to a spot where you guys can kind of hang out in a like an empty market stall, kind of next to the big gate of the castle, which is also completely made of wood, and it doesn't have like chains or anything. It has ropes to open it. It is actually partially open right now since there's 2 guards standing in front of it, and you can see guards there on the higher level too. Like up on where those like ships are built into the sides of the walls. And Hector kind of like leaves you guys there if you guys are willing to stay there. And he's gonna walk out into the middle of this like market square and just scream, "Hey everyone!" And he like pauses for a moment as if he's like trying to think of what to say. The crab hall just got in. You guys want to go see? And like a bunch of people are confused. Some of them actually start walking over, but everyone's looking at them.
Okay.
So, if you guys want to go, this is your chance.
Go.
I'm gonna make a dash for it.
Okay.
I'm making a dash for
Okay.
it.
You guys can slip in through the doors, assuming you can roll good stealth checks. Because the 2 guards that are by the door start walking over to see what the commotion is. So everyone roll stealth.
this, can I camouflage into?
well-
Oh, it's all wood, isn't it?
Yeah, there's no stone here at all.
I got a 20,
got a-
not nat. 20,
I
not
got a-
natural.
12.
Okay, and Skelly?
12.
2 of you got 12. Okay.
Yeah.
Kane is small enough he
I
just doesn't get
rolled-
noticed, but
I
you
rolled
guys...
better than you, Sheeta.
I know, I'm actually
Got a
shocked by
better
that.
self.
Okay. I got a 5, and my moderator is +7. Or what?
Wow,
Bonus
Modified.
that's rough.
modifier. There we go. I
So-
don't. Every time I've rolled something, it has given me something. It has given me a worse base roll than my modifier. Like if I roll sleight of hand, stealth, acrobatics, it gives me a horrible one. I'm getting kind of tired of it, honestly.
Then it
Just
might.
roll
Then it might be time for you to get your official ace in the roll dice in the mail.
I so saw that Adam's coming
Oh,
a
come
mile
on.
away.
Oh, I'm so glad I can film this episode with these cool ace in the roll dice. Created by
Images
the
up on
one and
screen.
only Kyra.
Okay.
Yes, I have
So,
mine. Okay.
As you guys sneak in, because the guards rolled really bad for perception, which you expect them to be better at, you guys are able to slip right in through the door unnoticed and enter the entryway of this. And you can see it's just an empty main hall. The table is set as if they're getting ready to eat. There's a door that goes over to the left that goes to the kitchen, which I almost just read exactly what was inside of it by accident because I was reading my description. And off to the right, there's a staircase that has both up and down from where you guys are.
Wait,
Which is weird because you
wait,
thought you
question-
were on the bottom floor.
Wait, question.
Yes.
Did I take my mask back? Or did I just
I'm
have
assuming, yeah, you have it. We'll say, yeah, you
Okay.
have it. Alright, but I think that is going to be the end of the episode. So,
Alright.
thank you all for watching. And we'll see you guys in a future episode. Bye, everyone!
Yeah.